I pushed the button twice. What's up, everybody? We are getting ready to play some D&D 5e. It's Friday night, and do you know where your DM is? I know where mine's at. He's right there. He's right up there. And for some of you guys, just point that way, and then you're fine. Valtrek's the only one that pointed, and he got it right, so that was good.
It was pure luck. I didn't know which way it was.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to session 5, Sorceria. We haven't done this in a little while, so let's do character introductions. I'm just gonna go with what's on the my desktop, left to right. So just give us a brief overview of your character. We'll start off with Ari.
It's alphabetical.
Yeah. What's that?
It's alphabetical up there. Is that
Oh,
It is now. It didn't used to be.
right? It was just when
They
as they
updated
logged
it.
in, right? It was how.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's whatever random order.
well, Ori as an A will probably go first all the time. But anyway, she is a human wizard, blade singer wizard. So she likes to run into combat and do a little, try to stab the guys, run back out. She's about 15 years old, so hopefully the DM doesn't try to kill her.
She's next on the list.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. We'll go with Barney.
Hey, what's up,
Alphabetical.
everybody? I'm Drake, and I'll be playing Barney, the Plasmoid Barbarian. Yep, his name is really Balanus Gladula, aka a barnacle, and everyone just calls him Barney because he really was a barnacle for part of his life until someone scraped him off a spell jamming session and threw him down in Sorceria. And it's his first time on land, so he's kind of liking it. He's wandering around and getting mad. We have a new rage sound.
We have a new rage provided by Drake himself. um, all right, Balara Arcana or Akana,
Akana.
Akana.
I am Balara, or I'm Jingo. I play Balara. She is an elf orphan urchin that lives on the streets of Sorceria and has picked up a few magic tricks that she can do with her arrows.
All right, very good. Next up, Fluke.
Spencer77 playing Fluke. He was born in Sorceria and left as soon as he could when he was just a teenager. Actually came to Earth and worked on a ships back in the pirate days, and then got called back because of this blood oath ruined all of his plans. So now he's back here doing monk things and wrestling.
Children.
Children, specifically.
It's fine. It's totally okay.
You wrestle one child, and it follows you forever.
All right, Morgan.
Maybe don't wrestle any children, and that won't happen.
I'm Rapid and playing Morgan. She's a death cleric. She got into the death cleric business when she was a teenager and going through a goth phase. And now that she's an adult, she's pretty over this whole business and is not very happy about being here.
All right, very good. And last but not least, Poppy Milk.
I'm Jeremiah. I'm playing Poppy Milk. He's a fancy warlock fairy guy. Flies around. Has a little pixie friend named Methadone who's going to be invisible and not bother John too much, I hope. And yeah, he's doesn't like to get dirty and he loves paperwork.
All right, excellent. So a little bit of recap. This is your 4th day in Sorceria. If you look on the calendar, it is May the 5th. Yesterday, May the 4th, was the day that you guys went to the second brewery, the Barrow Brewery, where you discovered that it was owned by a fairly skilled necromancer. He raised a couple of people right in front of you before he left. And after searching the place and fighting a bunch of people, and undead especially, you learned that there was a secret passage inside the brewery that led to the Undercity, and that were-rats have been involved in some way with the kidnapping of these apprentices that you're trying to find. They were taken, they were brought here, stored temporarily, and then taken by the were-rats down into the Undercity. You were pretty beat up when we ended the session, and so you guys left to take a long rest and recover, which I've already pushed. You should all be fully recovered. And now, what do you want to do? It is the 5th day. The 5th apprentice has been found dead.
How many are left? Just
Shit.
There are 8 in total.
We only got 3 more days. That's great. That's just great. Then we can
Let's go down in the sewers.
we can visit the funeral guy's wife again. That was fun.
So another one of the apprentices was found. That's been happening every day, right?
Every morning, yes.
Okay.
Like
There's been a
clockwork.
dead body there.
Dead person.
Every morning.
Same place, same everything.
Yep. Master Square beneath that giant illusion that appears.
But we've only examined the two of them. Is that right?
Correct. The first and second.
Yeah.
And then you guys were you visited the Palace of Portals and found one of the person who had pretended, who was infiltrating and there under disguise, who had taken the apprentices and delivered them to the brewery and killed her. And then after investigating the brewery, you found the were-rats connection.
So I have Talia and Yorin as the 2 who were killed. How do we get 3 more past that?
There has
After
been one.
this third one, we would have. Why aren't we spending the night in the square?
You've been spending the night in the inn every night.
I like your thinking.
The no-name
Let's
inn.
before the next one appears, let's arrange to be in the square to see what happens.
Who were the other 3?
The quest has a list of all of the missing, and they are in order of murder. If you scroll down to who are the missing apprentices, so that is the list.
Right, the first and second apprentice death. That's what I have.
Right, and then
So there are 3 more now.
yes, Aridin, Jax, and Saralyn were found dead this morning.
I'm just gonna update my board.
So we're pretty sure that they're dead when they're brought and put in the square, right? Like
Correct. You came to the conclusion that they were bodies were being dumped after they had already been killed.
yeah. Yeah, so Barney has an argument against sleeping in the square. He's like, it don't matter. They're already dead. We can't do nothing to stop them from dying. Why do we have to be uncomfortable?
It's not to prevent the deaths that have already happened. It's to find the killers.
What about the other 2 that are still alive? Or we want to find them first?
There are 3 still alive.
Well,
no.
I was going to
Greenhorn
take
and
another
Gygor.
nap tonight, so I was counting on just 2. I didn't think we're that fast. But we think the 2 that are, or the 3 that are alive, are in Undercity, right? In the Undercity.
That's correct. That's where everything is pointing to right now.
Yeah. I don't know what a were rat is, but we should probably go kill some.
We fought one.
You fought two, and one got away.
Oh, so we know that we can't affect them with non-magical weapons or non-silvered weapons. Do we know that? So Barney's like, so does anyone have any candlesticks we can melt down or something? I don't know. I wish Hack was here. He was good at that kind of stuff.
Well, I found the silver rapier,
Don't
and
we
I
find a
have a
whole bunch of?
pocket full of silver cutlery and pot and stuff.
Maybe we can get our weapons silvered.
I'll start taking forks and like a big soup ladle out of my pockets.
I mean,
All silver.
Barney could attack with forks if we want for D4 damage because it's an improvised weapon.
I have a silver
So-
dagger, but it was a present.
I'd use a spoon because it would hurt more. You know.
So, to clarify, we found the second body, Yorin, and then we went to the brewery where we got destroyed.
You found the second body. This was on the 2nd, and then you went investigated the Master Square. That's where you found it, and then you went to Mortimer, who was the Undertaker.
At the Palace of...
No, at the morgue.
Right,
where you
with
killed his wife.
Okay, yes.
Right, and then you head to the Palace of Portals. Am I off by a day? Let me double check. So on the 3rd, you head to the Palace of Portals. You met. You went to the Palace of Portals right on the 2nd day. You didn't rest after.
Right, and as soon as we left there, we had a were-rat fight because we stepped out of the portal into this alleyway where they were.
Were-rat fight?
Well, I mean the...
You ran
thugs,
into some thugs,
the thugs,
right? And you found the little white rat. Correct. So that was on the 2nd, and then you went to rest. That's right. And so the 3rd was.
So when we woke up from that rest and we met for breakfast and then went to the brewery, there was another murder.
Yes. You guys never went back to the Master Square, so.
Okay, am I the only one that didn't know this?
I didn't know this, that there was going to be another murder. We know now.
Okay.
We had discussed
So then we went to
staking
the
out that
brewery.
square, but every time we
went to the
discussed
brewery,
it, we went to the inn
first
instead.
brewery and fought a bunch of demons.
Right, and we lost our...
and Hack died. And then you left and took a long rest. And then you came back to the second. Yes, and then another murder happened. And again, none of you went back to the Master Square.
Okay, so that explains the
or
3
talk
murders.
to Eamon Kane. Yes.
I just didn't ever realize there was 3 more murders. Okay. Well, can we at least go look at this 3rd one? See, and compare it with the one we've looked at before?
Absolutely.
See if there's any differences. See if anybody else saw anything. I mean, this has been going on for 5 nights. Mm-hmm. Nobody is curious. Nobody's watching out in the square at the inn or anything.
People are terrified.
So
because they don't understand it.
I think we should go take a look at this again. It's been a while since we've searched that second one.
We should go talk to the guy too, the one who put us up to this. Yeah. Whatever their name is. Yeah. The one that gave us the blood oath thing.
Eamon Kane is the guy that is interacting with you. So where do you want to go first? Let me pull up my map. To the Master Square? Okay. Head on down to the Master Square.
So we learned that there were no traces of blood. The bottom of the robe had mud stains. Barney was doing his weird licking thing all over it. We're going to compare this corpse with everything with the second one, see if there's any differences, or are they exactly the same?
It's pretty clear that they're almost exactly the same. The only difference between the later ones and the earlier ones is you don't get that brewery smell. It's like the smell's worn off. It's been too long since they were brought through there. You guys saw them like literally the day after, and so there was still that smell. But other than that, all of the same clues. Nothing has changed on those.
And
I have a question.
Mhm.
Probably not a question that my character would know, but a question that Barney might ask the party. Does anyone know if this one's been dead just as long as the other ones, or did this one live longer?
Very good check. Give me, whoever wants to try and answer that, give me a medicine check.
You know, I heard if you feel the inside of body temperature, I have a probe if you need to use it. And he's like, "Rrr."
All right,
Just like,
Morgan. You think that your sense is that they are freshly dead, in that you think that they're killed not long before they're dumped. So they're not
and they're
all dead at the same time. They're each
and the cause
dying
of
in
death
turn.
was lack of blood, right? That's what we
Correct.
think. Somebody's taking their
The
blood.
Who
obvious
is
cause of death is a slit throat,
Oh,
who is
but
and
Sarah Lynn's
hung
master?
upside down and drained. Say again? Sorry.
Who is Sarah Lynn's master?
They were all part of the same class in the Arcanum. They were all part of the
Is your
same group.
aspect Garael at the Palace of Portals?
Correct.
Okay. And who found Sarah Lynn?
The same clerics that have that. There's a small temple right near on the square.
Beneval?
Yeah, and it's the same people. They've been watching. They try to watch, but they haven't been able to see anything.
I see you typing Bane. I just haven't interrupted. It it's weird if
It,
you make it weird.
it might be the priests of Beneval. I mean, if you find 5 bodies, what are the odds you're not doing it yourself? I want to go around and ask people around this square, see if any knock on doors, see if anybody see anything. You guys want to help me split that up?
Sure, I'll help. Which door should I go knock on first? The blue one or the red one?
So whoever's going to help me, we'll split up and we'll just knock on doors and do the old. Did you see anything? Did you hear anything unusual?
Okay.
I would think they would be a little bit more alert and on edge. Maybe they don't want to
They
be
are
staring out the windows, but they might hear something or they might something. So
Yeah, they are quite a bit more alert, and as you say, they are on edge. The same people that mentioned, the first time there were some scuff marks. Those don't appear this time.
the ashy footprints.
The ashy footprints don't
Yeah.
appear this time. And you don't know why, but it's like they realized they left some clues behind and are trying to do better.
Maybe we should.
Anything happen with our door to door?
No.
I'm done. Thank you for your patience, guys.
No, those were all great questions, Finn. Thanks.
You
They
know,
really were.
we could hire
I'm
some
so
of them
confused.
kids.
I was, what is going on?
We could hire some of them kids to watch out, but I think they're kind of scared of us now.
I don't know about scared of us. They
Well,
definitely don't like us, though.
That's true. The Abracadabra boys, not too fond of most of you. Balara, they're neutral on.
Until they see me hanging out with you guys.
Right.
Let's go
Fluke,
talk
they're
to
not
the
so
dude.
happy with. We'll go talk to Eamon.
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, he is at the central tower. You can go ahead and head up to the central tower. As before, you pass over the bridges and ultimately get led into meet with Eamon. Eamon greets you as before. This is what they look like. Very androgynous. And they greet you and say, what can I do for you? You haven't checked in some time.
For
Have you
some
made any
reason,
progress?
these things don't transmit. They only receive.
That is correct. And only when I take a moment to look through them.
See, you probably should do that more often than if you need to see what we're up to.
I am significantly busy running this city.
There's been a few more bodies since we checked in.
I am aware. Have you discovered anything of importance?
Yeah, we know where the rest of them are.
And where is that?
Underneath the brewery, held by some were rats. We're about to head there after we check in with you.
Down in the Undercity?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, I don't know terribly much about the Undercity, but it is a dangerous place. There is an entrance somewhere near the No Name Inn, I believe. Um, yeah, there's an entrance in one of the sewer grates there. It looks like it's sealed, but it's actually able to come loose. And some people are able to travel down there. It's a messy place, that's for sure. Very wild and confusing. I hope you have a map.
Well, speaking of maps, since we're gonna have to go down under there, you think you could give us one?
I do not have one.
Well,
There are
if you were
numerous
like
people that
in charge of all these people and stuff, who would you say has a map?
well, there are a number of people who make their livings by scouting and plundering the Undercity. The Undercity is actually, well, Sorceria, this city that you live in, wasn't the only thing that existed in this demi-plane. There are many layers of cities built on top of each other throughout the millennia, and the Undercity is just the grand collection of many millennia of cities built on cities built on cities. Um, I would recommend you find an individual who has spent some time down there, a scout or a guide, someone who might know their way around.
Maybe somebody's just been imprisoned and we can freeze them and take them with us.
Maybe
Mm,
it's the Abracadabra boys, and you guys are going to have to make peace.
Maybe.
prisoners are not likely to be very helpful. They are imprisoned beneath the street, embedded in the asphalt.
Well, that's right. They become like pavement. I forgot.
That is correct.
So they're
That
not
is
going to be
the
very useful.
prison that we use. We have a golem which embeds them into the cobblestone streets and the asphalt and leaves them alive to serve their term. Awake.
What about witches? You think they go down under there? We know where some witches are.
Oh, the witches may have additional knowledge. The witch's cauldron is known to have various adventurers, so there may be individuals there who are familiar with the Undercity. Worth an ask.
Yeah, it sounds like a good place to start.
So what about these were rats? What do you know of them things? Like I was bashing my face against them, and it didn't really seem to do a whole lot.
Were rats? Yes, they exist. There's a whole nation of them, I believe, in the Undercity. They're not
Great.
huge in numbers, but well, at least they call themselves a nation. But yes, there is a number of were rats beneath the city. Pick up some silver?
We got a whole set of silverwares, but it doesn't stab so well when you get them with a fork.
Especially the
This
spoons.
is true.
And
Perhaps
you
one
know,
of
if
the
we take
knives
a
you could
couple of
sharpen?
days to get some nice silver weapons made, 2 more people die. You know, we're kind of in a hurry.
This is true. Then I would
You don't
cease
have some
dallying.
kind of magic that could just whip this stuff right out?
No. There are numerous craftsmen throughout the city which can perform these functions for the appropriate price. Perhaps they have some for sale.
Well, see, that's the problem. We've been here like 4 or 5 days, and no one's even mentioned how we get paid.
Who said anything about being paid?
With, so we gotta buy stuff, but we don't have no income. Where are we supposed to just take it from people? I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff I could have taken.
You've
It's a
forgotten
blood
the oath
debt,
that
not a
you're under?
blood
Well,
job.
yeah, that's how you get stuff. You take it from people.
Oh, when I was on the ship, they said you had to earn it. If I could have taken it, I would have been doing that all the time.
You've already received the blood debt. You are in debt. You are earning your way out of that blood debt.
But okay, so how many more days do we got till we get out of this thing? 3, I guess, huh? There's only 3 more people.
Well, less if we solve it before that. Let's just solve this
True.
thing.
This is true.
All right, give me one of them silver spoons. Let's go to the Undercity. And he stuffs the silver spoon into it.
All right.
I don't know what else you guys want to do.
Yeah, let's go try to
Plus-
find a guide.
Plus, if he's got any loose objects on his desk that look silvery, I'm gonna take those too. Earning my blood debt, am I? I mean, if he tells me to put them down, I'll put them back. But
Have you
Yeah,
heard
I
anything
mean-
about Jada Korak? Has there been any investigation on why she killed Ralligant?
Give me a second.
The Palace Ward Magistrate was supposed to tell us, but not everybody's been very forthcoming.
This is true, and this is one of the reasons we have brought you into the investigation. There are individuals who, for lack of a better word, would prefer change in Sorceria, and they are not necessarily always helpful when it comes to solving these sorts of crimes. I have heard no additional information about Jada Korak. Who is she?
She's the dark elf that killed Ralligant.
A Relegant of the Palace of Portals.
Yes. He was the one who last saw the apprentices.
I see. That is useful information. Perhaps we will see what additional information we can get about that. And you spoke with who was supposed to provide you with additional information?
We gave the information to a black wizard and turned the body over to the palace ward magistrate.
I see. The palace board. All right. We will have him investigated as well, and see if he is working against us or for us.
Palace ward magistrate is a female, by the way.
Details. So noted. Is there
One-
anything else?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the witch's cauldron and try to find a guide.
And have a ale, because those are kind of tasty.
So, quick clarification question. You mentioned that the illusion of the Hydra appears in the marketplace. Is that something that's just started happening since the murders, or has that
No.
been happening all along?
That's been happening all along.
Okay, that's what I thought. Right. I would like to try to find something, just see how much it would cost and how long it would take to get a silver weapon. I'm useless against these were-rats.
I had a thought. Are were
You heard?
rats flammable? No, I passed that thought. I'm fine.
My knowledge. Most things are, if you're not a fire elemental, or they're in.
Well, if we can't get silver, we can get oil, can't we?
Surely.
There's a whole barrel of alchemist fire.
Yeah, no.
We brought that with us, didn't we?
Which one of you is carrying it around town? This giant barrel of alchemist.
I thought Barney ingested it. That it's just sort of leaving trails behind him.
Just dripping.
Barney, why do you smell like kerosene?
Right.
That's my new cologne. Yep. It keeps the mosquitoes away, too. 'Cause for some
So
reason,
we'll go to a
mosquitoes...
smith or a weapons trader. I don't know what's in the area on our way to this.
We go to the cruise boat area because there's all kinds of silver shops there.
Okay,
Maybe-
you can go to the market district. There's plenty of armorers
Is there a
around.
Bohemian Street? That's where all the silver shops are going to be.
The standard rate for a silvered weapon, same as it is in the player's handbook.
It's 100 gold?
It's a
Barney pulls out his one
silver, a
gold piece.
single
He's
weapon
like,
for 100 gold.
does anyone have 99 gold I can use for a little bit?
The whole party only has 55.
Yeah, I have 18.
Have you sold off everything, or?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, I have a bunch of silverware.
Is there any way we could trade this silverware for you putting it on our weapons? Clang! Don't put it up on the table. I don't know how much silverware
value of that silverware.
Stolen silver crockery packaged in the
It looks like it's
Worth
3
a
gold.
total of 100
packaged
gold.
in Hennessy sacks. 100 gold?
There is. So there's if you took all of it, it was worth a total of 100 gold.
I think we did. I'll give up my part.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
you
think
guys
so.
took all of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'll give
so
up my part.
Mm.
This won't be suspicious at all, selling all this random stuff.
No, I do it all the time.
so
We
what are
got
we
it
gonna
in a
what are
state
we gonna
still.
have made?
Throw
What
it
kind of
all
weapon?
in the party sheet if you've got it.
Party siege.
Barney does the most damage.
But I have a spoon. Wait, we can't hear you. Are you talking to us, Valtrix?
No, I was just
Okay.
I dropped mine in and it didn't stack with the others, and I was like, why didn't it stack?
Because you're special.
Don't know.
I think so.
All right. Distributed.
Oh, I was gonna give my gold to whoever was getting the weapon made.
We can still do that. You can actually just delete it from your character sheet at this point. I've given out the 100 gold already.
So we're getting silver knuckles for Fluke then? Is do the whole Jaws thing, just chrome his teeth up,
I
the
like it.
grill?
He could bite them all.
So if Barney doesn't want the weapon, then I'll silver my Donvo.
Okay. You everybody go ahead and deduct whatever.
20 gold? No, we can't. That's not 20. I only have 19.
There's 6
so.
people.
There, I deducted mine.
How much is it each? I didn't hear the total. Sorry.
That's what I was waiting for somebody to math it for me, so I don't know.
Well, it's like 18, 17. I don't know.
Yeah, like 18 because I had a gold. I'm just gonna give back my.
Okay.
Can I just delete it off my sheet?
Yeah.
Yep. I removed
It's actually
18 from mine.
16.666. So if everybody deleted 16, then that would cover it.
Okay. I spent my 16.
Done.
So-
Alright, you can just silver that yourself.
Okay.
And somebody has a silver dagger, right?
I have a silver rapier.
Nice.
I have a silver dagger, and I could
Oh, that's right.
probably loan it to Barney as long as he promises not to corrode it. So I will
Is it
put.
normal size?
Yeah, I'm not
It's-
sure I can promise that or not. Sometimes when stuff
I
gets
believe so.
inside
Yes.
of me.
I claimed that it was a present, but it was actually something I picked up off of a body I found. So I will put it in the party sheet, and then Barney can have it. But I'm going to count, like, my character is going to constantly be reminding him, like it's a penny bar. I'm not going to.
Wait, the silver dagger does the same damage as this silver spoon for Barney.
Okay, well, fine.
Silver spoon's funnier, so go with that.
Yeah. Right, a dagger does D4. The spoon, because he's got improvised weapon thing, whatever it's called.
You're proficient in it, so
Yeah.
you get your proficiency bonus.
So I might as well just use the stab spoon, cause it's a hot bar.
All right, and you guys want to head over to the Witch's Cauldron. Reminder, that's kind of what it looks like inside. Quite busy. A lot of people sitting and
So
drinking.
the entrance is by the No Name Inn. Why are we going here?
The entrance to the Undercity is. I believe the purpose of coming to here was to see if you could find a guide.
Or a map. Or a
Yes,
map.
that was the idea.
The place is big, and we could just wander around for a few days, and then everyone else dies too. So we're just gonna stop by here and ask that cat right there on the table if it knows where we can find a map. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty.
All right. So you get to the inn. You just kind of browsing through the people, chatting people up, or are you approaching proprietors, or what are you doing?
Would Balara or I know what the scouts would look like?
They could look like anything, any race, any. They're
You gotta,
just
they got a little sign
adventurers.
on
They're
their heads.
people. Yeah.
It's a little hand that says, "I'm a scout."
Persuasion.
Who is our...
Well,
Oh, Poppy Milk.
I was going to
You-
chat up the proprietors and try to persuade them
Yeah.
to either
Yeah.
provide me directly or provide me with information on who I could ask for a guide or a map.
And while they're doing that, I want to look around for the I forgot the name of the group already. You know, the boys that we tried
Abracadabra
to
boys.
yeah, the abracadabra boys that we tried to kidnap. See if I can talk to one of them,
Okay.
kid to kid.
All right. So there are always members of the Abracadabra Boys around. You wouldn't see them so much inside, but just outside, like in the square and stuff. So you'll be able to talk to them. The proprietors, that's an excellent persuasion check. They indicate that there's, kind of two potential people that they might recommend that are here. Actually, three. There is a guy over at one table. His name's Traverand Whistlewind. He's a halfling. He's a retired scout who spent his many years plundering the Undercity. Um, there is also a human who is sitting there. His name is Snitak, and he looks like he's about 4 cups into the wine at this point. He's got 2 empty pitchers on his table, and is working on finishing off another cup. And last is a drow elf who is sitting at another table talking with some of the others, named Drendel Zoutlar. Those are 3 potential ones that the proprietors give you.
Can I do, I mean, I have my own feelings, but can I do an insight check to see what Poppy Milk feels about the three guides that are pointed out? Like if he gets any vibes about this one's a good bet or not?
Sure. Give me an insight check. All right. Yeah, that's good
Nice.
enough. Excellent. So
Nice.
the guy Travaran, you feel is like just a solid. He looks like all the impressions you get from him is that he is what he says he is. He knows what he's doing. He kind of gives off that vibe. He's very experienced, very knowledgeable. Snitak, something is off about him. You notice the occasional twitch on his face, and he's chugging through that wine quite heavily.
He's got DT while he's drinking massive amounts of alcohol.
Yeah. Uh, and you there's something off about his look. He
Okay.
has some from recent memory, he has some kind of similarity features to the were rats that you met at the other place.
He's under the nails.
Yeah, just little things that don't quite look human, but mostly human. You think maybe he's drunk enough that his shape is slipping a little bit, just just a tiny bit. The drow is really hard to read. Um, he seems to be pretty kept to himself. He's really a difficult one to get a good read on. So you're not sure about him.
Okay. I'll
Share
share
the
this
link with Miss
information
Tubbs.
with, I think Morgan is the most responsible. Is Morgan, are the two children the, the most responsible ones in the party?
I think Morgan's pretty responsible. She's just,
Yes, I'll
the
tell the
kids.
teen children.
All right. Who would you like to talk to?
I suggest Trevor and, but I don't want to approach somebody for a business arrangement without my compatriots. So guess
Yeah,
we
I'll
should.
come with you. Uh, Maybe we should leave Barney at the bar.
Excuse me, barkeep, but I have a weakness for the new intoxicants of other pleasures of this land. Do you happen to have any that I could purchase from you?
This is a bar. I don't think they sell those here.
I think Barney could get drunk just walking across the floor,
I know, he's
absorbing
already
all
got
the
a
spilled
buzz.
drinks.
He's already got a buzz and he's just been slurping up at the barstool area. He's like, I like this free stuff on the floor. Whoa, that was not beer. Whoa.
Does Trevor and already have a drink that I could order a second one of before we show up? So I can.
Yeah, he's drinking a beer.
Okay, I'll grab
So-
one for me, one for him, and I'm not going to buy one for the child. But um,
Okay.
I'll Shirley Temple if they have it.
All right. They can provide some Sorcerian equivalent of a Shirley Temple.
Okay.
He sees you coming up to him, and he waves you to pull up a chair. And all right, gents, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help us with a rather timely request, as in almost immediately after you finish your beer. We need to go to the Undercity to save some lives. We're willing
Oh,
to.
save some lives, are you?
Yeah, yeah. We
Who's
got
dying?
three more children, sadly. You've heard about the five in the square? There's three more. There's three more that maybe we can save if we get there in time.
That's terrible, terrible news. You know where they are then?
We know they're in the Undercity, and we know under which brewery they're about, but we were hoping you could give us a better idea of the lay of the land, so we don't just walk in their front door. The
Well,
kidnappers, I mean.
I know my way around the Undercity, that's for sure. So you're looking to hire me as a scout, are you?
Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm
All
not sure
right.
what
Well,
your daily rate is or how that works, but
you got two options. Um, if you want me to accompany you, I'm happy to do that. My rates are 5 gold a day with an upfront 10-day payment. Um, and I'm happy to accompany you for that full time, and then we can renegotiate as necessary. If you just like a map, I can give you a rough map of the area for 50 gold.
Good thing we just spent all our money.
I mean, don't
yeah.
we just need him for 3 days, though, really? I mean, because after that, we can leave,
They were
right?
both 50 gold. They said 5 gold a day for 10 days, or a map.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I mean, well,
but you only need him for 3 days, because after that, the people are going to be dead, or we don't need him no more. Because then we don't care. Oh, wait. You
Yeah,
have to check your character's alignment.
no, I'm
Alignment?
gonna try to negotiate down to a 5 day up front, and if he you know sticks with us, then we'll do the extra 5 day fee at the end.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
I'm going to assist however that works. So,
Okay. Yeah, give yourself advantage on that.
please give yourself advantage on that.
Yeah. A 10
Not
is
amazing.
not enough. No. Sorry, it's dangerous down there.
Morgan's like,
Yeah, fair enough.
she's like, Morgan's like, half. He's like, no. You're like, okay.
Well,
I spent
I
many years
tried.
down under there. I didn't survive by going cheap.
Not very persuasive. Sorry, guys. All right, I think we should hire this guy.
Do we have the money to do it?
It hasn't updated, but yeah, we should have like 60, at least 60 gold left. So, barely, but yes.
Now the real question is, once we get down there, where are we going?
Well, I'm gonna leave that to my navigator, and I just point randomly behind me at one of them
Should
and kind of.
should ask to see the map. Well, can we take a look at the map, or we'll show you where we need to go? Wait, Barney's not there. Sorry, I can't do that.
Well, there's a number of
Right.
places around there. You know, there's the Wretched Gap, there's the Ink Cap Coven, Nevernest.
We're looking
There's the
for a bunch
Spewing
of
Lock.
were rats that are based somewhere under the Barrow Brewery, or at least easily accessible. It can't be more than a day's journey from the Barrow Brewery because the bodies are fresh when they're put in the square.
Well, the were rats, they're in Nevernest. That's kind of their kingdom that they call themselves.
So I
Do you know
guess we'd start there.
There's a lot of them down there. Fair warning.
What's the general vibe? I mean, are they all like that guy? And I'm gonna point to Smitak.
He chuckles. Nah, he's a bit of an exception. He likes it up here more than he does down there. He knows his way, I guess. He don't really want to go down there no more, though. He might know something about Nevernest, though. More than
Okay.
I do. I don't spend much time down there. That's dangerous territory.
Yeah, I'll talk to him next then. I guess when we're done negotiating with him. Before, though, I see him pass out into his table.
Okay.
Or in that window of time. But Morgan, any other questions? Should we involve Fluke, the child wrestler? Ask ask that dirty one to come over, the pile of filth that recently joined us. I'm gonna wave
I'm
the
standing
Balar.
right here.
I thought you were talking
Oh, sorry,
about Barney, the
just
pile of
one
filth.
big pile.
I scratch my fleas in your general direction.
All right, so are we good with Havrand, or do we want to see if we can get the?
He'll be here for a while, so you can come back to him if you think of something else.
Okay, all right. So, want to get a second bid, a second quote from the pile
Sure.
of drunk, or all right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be able to walk anywhere tonight. Well, let's go talk to him though.
Yeah, at least try to get information about the Undercity, the Nevernest off of him. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna order half a pitcher of beer and half of it water, and then I'm gonna bring that up and hope he's too drunk to notice, but I don't want him dead before I'm done talking to him.
All right. You approach him. He doesn't notice you approaching. He's too busy focusing on his large cup of wine. You think it's almost to the point of overflowing, and he's kind of slow getting it up to his lips.
This should be fine. I'll you just to be safe. I want to press digitation and make the half water, half beer taste like all beer.
Okay. No problem.
All right, I'm gonna slam the pitcher down just enough so that he spills some of his wine, but not all of it, just to get his attention, and say, "I got something for you," and I'm just gonna push it over.
Ooh.
Yeah. Suddenly
get
on the
that?
side of the picture it says O'Doul's.
There's a special deal where you answer a couple questions and you get a free pitcher of beer. It's the wildest thing. Would you like this one? Okay, what can you tell me about?
What's your question?
I need to know everything about the were rat. What's the place called? Nest World?
Nevernest.
Nevernest.
I'll put it in the chat because they spell it funny.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay. So
Nevernest.
Are they Klingons?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna lean into the pronunciation of the, I guess the accents and say I need to know everything you know about this, especially anybody who specializes in kidnapping.
Don't know anybody who's kidnapping. It's much better up here.
Thank you.
And he starts to take a drink. So, what did you want to know about Nevernest?
Where's a place that I could go and be safe? And my friends, if we showed up, I know it's where rats, but is there like any tourism places, an inn that won't immediately murder us?
Are you aware, Pixie?
No, I'm fully a pixie.
Oh,
Rawr.
I don't think there's any safe place in Nevernest for a what you are. Um, Verminar Gesh doesn't like uh anybody who's not aware. Mostly rats.
Vermin? Is this the boss, the mayor, the king, the rat king?
Verminar. He he's the mother rat. He's the leader of all the were rats. Verminar. She's not vermin. She doesn't like that. She'll be mad if you call her vermin. You have to say the R.
Hmm. All right, all right. Now I'll make sure to say all of the R's that I come across. Is there any information brokers who are less drunk than you that I could contact down there? Anybody who's good for a bits of gossip on the
I
deck?
know a little bit. You haven't asked me much. I can tell you how to get there if
Yes.
you want to go there.
Yeah, draw it in this puddle on the table.
And he proceeds to give you a fairly good intel on a route that will take you from somewhere near the Barrow Brewery entrance or the No Name Inn entrance. There's a separate entrance near the No Name Inn, um, and how to get to the Nevernest area. So I'm going to share a little map. That's kind of the basic description that he gives you. Um, Essentially, you'll be able
Nice.
to have advantage on navigation checks as you're traveling, if you're traveling towards Nevernest.
Are the white things sewers?
So the Undercity is a combination of old sewers, old collapsed buildings, tunnels, caverns. It's a wide variety of different terrain types. But yes, so there are sewers and there are just straight tunnels, terrain, things that have been carved out. Um, there's the were rats down there. There is a small city. You would have been able to gather this of drow that live down there, a colony of drow, as well as a numerous other things that are built, things that were designed to be, hidden.
Okay, I guess my last question then, if somebody else wants to chat up this drunk idiot. You guys, you said that were rats don't like dealing with non-were rats. What would make either somebody high up in your nest or Verminar Gesh themselves want to deal with acolytes, human acolytes? Is there anything that would put pressure on him? Anything he wants that somebody could promise him?
You might want money. She's
All right.
always trying to make the were rats, stronger. Because there's not a lot of money down there. There's good stuff. But she's not very good with money. It's always running out. That's why up here's better. You got good drinks, because I can get drunk on this shit. I can't get drunk on the shit that they have down in Nevernest. It just doesn't work. I don't know why.
It's only old duels sounds.
This is
It's
much better.
too many predestinations going on.
All right, I'm gonna cheers, and as he covers his eyes, like doing this, I'm gonna just leave before he can see me come. Puts his glass down. I'm just gone.
And he immediately forgets about you and then starts drinking.
Guys, I don't think the were rats are going to have the prisoners. I think just like the thugs that attacked you, they were paid to do that. So if we go to the were rats, we don't necessarily have to fight them. I think we can maybe get them to tell us what actually happened to these remaining children. Because I don't want to have to fight them.
Well, did you want to still hire Traverand or just use this puddle map that I have to?
I like the puddle map.
Puddle map. It sounds right up
I've laid
Barney's
paper
alley.
on it to like absorb it, so there's a beer stain like on this like placemat that I grabbed.
All right. There are a couple of things that he would have said. It just kind of didn't come up in the way the conversation went.
Oh, sorry.
No, nothing to do on you. It's on me. Basically, some clues that he can give you. Let me get this. So he mentioned Verminar Gesh, and so he, in his
Gor-
drunken ramblings, mentions that Verminar Gesh paid for a cage to be made by Gorgos, but doesn't know why. And Verminar Gesh has been paying heed to a white talking rat for some months. No one knows who the rat is or why the mother rat listens to it.
Do we know who Gorgos is?
You've not heard that name before, but if you ask him, or if you ask the other Travaran, he'll say that Gorgos is the owner of a scrapyard called the Rusted Heaps in the Undercity.
Okay. Is
Not
the
too
white
much
rat's
unlike
brain exposed?
Gorvidal, who
Yeah,
just subscribed for 44 months. Thank you, Gorvidal. What's up, man?
nice. And yes, the white rat does have its brain exposed.
The real villain,
How
the
did
arch
you
villain we're trying to
know that?
defeat, that one rat.
That guy's a jerk.
Pinky in the brain.
It's a load of Burt Fest.
Can he also draw in on this puddle map, maybe with some wine, so they can tell it's a different path, where that the rusty scrapyard is?
So he explains. Well, from Inverness you go south, but it's really hard to find south because you get all turned around. I don't know if you know how to find ways underground, but underground it's very easy to get lost. But you go south, and can you breathe water? Or
Not currently.
uh, not really water. It's kind of nastier than water, but
You can breathe it
liquid.
once.
Well, then you have to go around the spuming lock. Blech, that place stinks. And then south of there is the rusted heaps. And he makes all kinds of cool things. Like vehicles. You can ride around. There's some fun vehicles under there. Don't be boring and get a donkey.
I'm gonna get a killdozer.
Barney's
I don't
like,
have anything else.
Barney's like over behind the bar. He's like, see, I told you, it's sparkly clean, the whole floor. It's no charge.
You guys want to head underground and towards Nevernest, or did you want to do more reconnaissance, try to figure out if the
Maybe let's see if we could find a way into the Undercity that is closer to the Rust place.
Well, we only know of two. We know the Barrow Brewery and that the No Name Inn entrance. That's the only two I know.
Yeah, how far
And
apart are those entrances roughly?
they're very close. If you're looking on the map of Sorceria, the No Name Inn is here. Ping. No Name Inn is
Isn't that where we've
here.
been staying?
Yeah, that's where you've been staying. And the Barrow Brewery is. No, it's up here, 17. So it's right near here. And the Witch's Cauldron, on one map it says it's by the square, the other map says it's here at number 13. So depends on which map you believe. Or it's present in both locations simultaneously. That could be as well.
Well, the maps are at both 500 feet distances, so give or take from the Barrow Brewery, not that the grid's set on the second map right, but over here somewhere? Or,
Yeah, roughly.
yeah. Like if we came down
It's not
in,
labeled specifically, but you're going to be somewhere down in this area.
if we came
I
down.
don't know if it would apply, but I have an urchin thing called City Secret. It lets me know ways to get around the city. Might that give me a chance of knowing another way into the other Undercity?
Let's see.
That fellow over there told me that I could just slide down the privy and it leads into the other city, but I don't think any of you guys can go.
You can meet us down there.
Yeah, purely
What's
on
that?
moral grounds, I
So,
won't go.
as long as it's not more than an hour, then I'll be
I'm
fine.
going to say that doesn't reveal to you any other known
Alright.
entrance.
I didn't think it would, but I had to ask.
You know where the bagel shop puts all their stale bagels from the day before? That's the kind of
Damn
information.
right.
The muffin
I know
stumps.
which flocks of pigeons will fight you harder for the popcorn.
There is also the drow you haven't spoken to yet.
Oh yeah,
The
but I
people in
don't
there.
like drow personally. So if somebody else wants to, that's fine. But I'll judge them.
Unless it's party, then it's okay.
Durendal, Zoutlar.
Nobody's gonna talk to the drow.
I'll go talk to him.
Barney doesn't know he's supposed to talk to the drow.
I'll
He's
go
been
talk
over at
to
the
him.
bar the whole time.
Hey, mister, I hear you're a scout for the Undercity.
Who'll go do that?
The bartender told me that.
Got loose lips. What do you need? When you look at him closer in the light, you can see that his face is partially destroyed. There's massive scarring on one side of his face.
We need a way to get to Gorgos in the Undercity.
Gorgos, huh? What do you need him for?
I want to ask him some questions. We're on an official instigation.
What are you instigating?
We're instigating murders of acolytes.
I like instigating murders too. Who
You
are we
should
gonna
join
kill?
us.
Yeah, I can go.
Oh, we're not killing anybody. We're instigating.
Right. I'm confused.
I'm not. I'm completely clear.
I see.
So would you like to join us?
So you're wishing to hire me?
Yeah, I guess. How much?
5 gold a day.
5 gold a day. I don't know how to count. Um, well, let me go talk to my friends.
All right. Don't be long. I may not
Oh.
be here.
So, man, I go talk to my friends. Man, he got a messed up face, but he says he'll work for us for 5 gold pieces a day. That's cheaper than the short fat guy. And, we only need him for 3 days, and I can afford that. What do you think? He said he likes instigating.
Does he live down in the Underdark, Undercity?
I didn't ask him.
We could just follow him home, couldn't we?
Yeah, I suppose. But I don't know. He looks pretty sneaky. He would, I don't know.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't be able to osmosis him very well.
I don't trust Drow. So,
Why?
member of the Sealy Court, the Summer Court, the good one, and they're all the bad ones. I mean, it's quite obvious. Red team, blue team.
I don't know anything about all that.
I will bore you for 5 hours.
Maybe the ones that are trapped here in this demi-plane are nice. You never know. I
Probably
always
not.
judge a book by its cover. Yep. Oh, I
It's
think I got
missing
that
half of its
backwards.
cover.
I think I got that
As,
backwards. I think you
as long
never
as you want to talk about the Sealy Court, I will
you,
listen.
you never cover a book that you trust. Yeah, that was right. So I don't have 5 gold to pay this guy for the first day. You think
I
since
got
it's already
I
like noon, he'll take
I
3?
I don't know. Go. I don't know.
I don't know why I looked at my arm and see if I have a watch, but he doesn't have a watch. He doesn't have an arm.
Got a pocket watch embedded in him somewhere.
He pulls it out, a little chain.
He got a whole alarm clock like Flavor Flav.
All right. You hiring him or not?
I
I
don't know. What
I
do you
don't think we
think?
should. I don't think he's trustworthy either.
Okay. I'll go
That other
back
guy
and
seemed
say
good, right? Are
Yeah,
we not
or
going to
we
hire
have
him?
this totally trustworthy beer map I shake.
So there is a benefit to hiring the little one. He's easy to carry his dead body back, but that's the only thing I can
I'm not
think of.
carrying his body back if he dies.
Oh, okay.
What's the point
Then
in
we don't
that?
have to hire him then. Let's get the big guy.
I'm good with
I
the little guy. My
y-
vote is for the halfling.
sure we could hire. We just need to hire somebody because I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how to navigate underground.
I I've never been
How
underground,
hard could it be?
so it can't be that hard, right? You just keep going in the direction. You, up and down don't make no difference, right? I'm thinking.
Some of us can't just pass through like loose gravel and cracks in the wall, though. So
Wait,
that's less of a straight line for the rest of us.
Barney, weren't you like some sort of sailor?
Yes, I was a barnacle.
Seems like you should understand navigation a bit better than that, then.
I have these navigation tools. He does have a set of navigation tools.
This is gonna go
You
great,
see,
guys.
I can
Is he
totally
exposing his sextant right now? That's all I need.
I
Exactly.
don't
He's doing what?
don't
Calculate
rub
your latitude and longitude.
don't rub that. Stop rubbing that. Oh, that's me rubbing that. Okay, you didn't see that. Yeah, he Wild Spacer gave him navigation or tools, vehicle space. So I don't know if that applies. I don't think so. I mean, technically, underground is in space, but I don't think that's the same.
It's not quite the same. Yeah.
All right, I think somebody that can persuade better should go try to talk to the first guy and say, "Hey, we got a deal from this other guy that we would give us half price because he's going to be cheaper than you.
Who wants to attempt to persuade?
I do. I do. -1.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Why doesn't Poppy go?
We can't hear you if
Can't
you're
hear
talking
you,
to us.
Jeremiah.
No.
Still can't hear you. All the good suggestions he's been making the whole time.
Yeah,
All the-
I've been amazing. No,
Oh, there you
I
go.
was just gonna say I didn't think I could because I assisted in the last persuasion. Can I
Yeah,
do my
yeah,
own
you can.
persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll have my head hung down. I'm gonna really play into it and just say that I'm gonna try to say we can't scrape together the money, but we could do like instead of 10, maybe 6, maybe 7 if we don't eat.
Please,
Are
more
you
food. Sir.
mentioning Drendel or?
No, I wasn't gonna. I don't. Well, I was just gonna. Like, I can say that he's offering 5, but I'm not. I probably won't be able to keep the disdain out of my voice because
All right,
I
give
don't.
yourself advantage on that roll.
Jeez, offering 5. Like, definitely.
Did it
That's
work?
Dude,
almost as bad as me.
why did Poppy spit when he said his name? That was kind of weird.
Like I say, yeah, I say that guy over there, Durandal, offered us.
Yeah, that them drow is no good.
Yeah,
You,
see, and I'm.
you're better off going alone than trusting a drow
That's what I
down in
was
their
saying.
stupid city of Lil Lith
Oh, great.
Karstland.
Now the racists are talking to each other.
He mentions this name of the Drow city.
Bar fight! Oh, wait. Barney is a tavern brawler
Bunch of
by trade,
nasty
so
work down them they are.
don't get him started.
Other city names sound like venereal diseases. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get along swell. uh, well, I think he's great, and I'm willing to pay him full price. So,
Yeah, I think we need him. I don't trust any of us to navigate down there.
Right then, you ready to go?
yes.
One
Oh,
more
and guys,
point.
he's got this cool accent.
One more. One more point before we go down. I'm a scout. I guide. I don't fight. So if there's a fight, I'm out of there. You all can fight, and if you win, I'll join up with you again. But I've survived by not fighting.
That's fair, I guess.
All good?
That means you don't get an equal share of experience points then either, bitch.
Before we leave, is there any supplies we should bring down there that we'd be surprised to discover? Like, for instance, there's no water or something.
Nah, there's plenty of water sources and food down there. You know, stuff dripping from the sewers.
This sounds
Great. Yep. So I'm
interesting.
gonna bring water.
Sewer drippings. That sounds kind of nice.
There's lots of things to eat down there. Fungi, mushrooms.
Fungi?
Every once in a while you come across an animal or two down there.
I'm
You can eat a were-rat.
very interested in the different kinds of mushrooms they have. Intoxicating ones, I hope.
Oh yeah. Depends on where it's growing.
All mushrooms are edible once.
I ate a mushroom one time and it happened to be a small child. I spit him out.
Before or after he was digested?
But I don't really digest as much as I kind of osmosis
Dissolve.
it. So, I got the diaper first, so there was that. Took me a while to chew that up.
All right, he's ready to go whenever you guys are.
Yeah. Um,
All
Yep,
right.
let's go.
can't think of anything else we could actually possibly do. If we wait another day, we only have to rescue 2 kids.
And for future reference, Fluke is a great navigator as long as we can see the stars.
I don't think there's any stars down there.
We just have to keep hitting him on the head so he sees stars.
What if we like shine lights up on the cavern ceiling? Does that count? Like,
I could press the diddly bop some stars, and I'll do that. I'll press the digitation, some twinkly lights in the air.
Does anybody have dancing lights?
No, I think I just have fairy
no,
fire,
but
and that's a little intense.
no, but if you put a torch inside of me, it stays lit for a little bit, and I can go oot 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 oot.
All right. So he takes you over by the No Name Inn entrance. Did any of you mention the Barrow Brewery entrance?
Before we go, John, on our way
Mhm.
out of the inn or out of the witch's cauldron, can I
Mhm.
look around for some of the abracadabra boys?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's several out there.
All right. I tell the rest of the party to wait here, and then I try to approach them.
Okay. They look a little wary of you, but they're willing to listen.
All right. I look. I would have to apologize for my companions. They're not really friends exactly, but they we got off on the wrong foot. You know how adults are; they can be a little rash sometimes. So I'm
Yeah,
sorry
they're
about that.
jerks.
Yeah, I know. I don't like him either. But look, we're trying to do this thing. We gotta find these missing kids. Gee,
There's lots of kids around here. Which kid? Oh, you mean the dead one?
yeah, the dead ones. But we want to find them before they're dead. Do you guys have you guys heard anything about that?
Um, we've been told to stay away with it to keep hidden. Not that we do it, but you know, we were told to not be around here because it's dangerous in the streets at night.
Yeah, that's good advice. So you haven't been here. You don't know who's been dropping the bodies every night?
Drop it. No, I don't sleep over here.
Ari, don't forget they were following us the first day we were doing the investigation.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you remember that.
Thanks. Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly how we encountered them the first time. So thanks. Yeah.
That's why
Uh,
we tried to grab
why we
one.
tried to grab them. That's
They
kind
said,
of what I
"Hey,
thought, but I couldn't
go
remember.
ahead."
uh, all right. Well, i- if you guys happen to be around here in the evening sometime and you see somebody drop something, you know, we, that'd be helpful to us. We could, uh, give you some kind of reward.
Okay, you, you,
So,
I'll take away your reward if you got one.
yeah. Well, for the information, if you see or hear something, but stay hidden. Don't get yourselves into trouble.
Sounds good.
And while we're talking about it, why were you guys following us the other day?
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's following you? He kind of
Maybe
looks around at the other.
maybe I don't know. It was one of you. It was a couple days now, so I don't remember faces. Sorry. One of you was following us.
Oh, I can ask around, see if somebody was following you. Would that help?
Sure. Yeah, yeah. Let me know. If somebody wants to come talk to us, just come talk to us. You can talk to me first if that's more comfortable for you.
Okay, I could talk. I could talk to you. That'd be
All
fine.
right. All right.
Eamon said it was okay to talk to you.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, wait. Eamon has talked to you? You know, that's who we're working for.
Yeah, we know Eamon. He's a nice
Really?
guy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what he is.
Do you guys talk to him very much?
Well, I don't, but we do.
Right, right. What what sort of things do you guys talk about? Does he have you do jobs for him?
What's up, Sambarchi? Good night, Christopher.
Okay, they're all saying good night. We'll see you in the morning. All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah,
Chris,
does he hire you guys too?
Yeah, on occasion, he pays us to keep an eye on things. And
Interesting. All
told us to
right.
keep an eye on you, cause you're interesting.
Okay. That makes sense. Maybe that's why some of you were following us, huh?
Probably. Hammond
Uh,
wanted to know what you guys gonna do.
all right. And you've been telling him, huh? What we've been doing?
Of course.
All right. Well, keep up the good work, guys. Let me know if you hear anything.
Okay, I could do that. Don't tell
I don't know if,
anybody I told you about Hammond though.
no, of course not. No.
Okay.
I don't have any other questions for them.
All right.
When I get back, I tell the party all about that if they couldn't hear what we were talking about.
All right.
so are we going under the dirt?
Right. You all
Woohoo!
ready?
Yeah, and I did want to tell
Yeah.
him about the Barrel Brewery entrance. Sorry. So if we do mention that, I
Okay.
don't know what that means to him, but
All right. Um, he basically is expressed he's always interested in new ways to get into the Undercity because there's only so many entrances. Um, the No Name one is one of the more well known, but there are likely to be a number of secret entrances. So just the knowledge of that could be helpful, maybe as a escape route if necessary, or if something were to happen to the No Name entrance, um, it could come in. The knowledge could come in handy.
And
And with
plus,
that,
the were rats might be watching that entrance too, since we let one of them escape.
there's a Werats might be watching it. Also, the necromancer who owns that brewery, who has now come back and found it largely destroyed.
It was like that when we found it.
Yeah. When I didn't drink that
If
much of the
if
booze.
you head near there, there is a significantly stronger presence in and around the entire brewery.
Ooh, I like presents.
Yeah, probably won't like these.
You want to take a break?
Socked.
That's what I say. It's a good spot for a 10-minute break. And
10
we'll
minute
head to the
break.
Undercity.
All right, that gives us an hour and a half when we get back. Well, not quite an hour and a half, but what am I doing? 21:41. Okay, 10 minutes. And I'm going to put the slideshow on and go get a drink and use the facilities. And then we'll be back in 10 minutes. So go get a drink or something. Take a quick break, but come back because we got an hour and a half left.
What is that?
Uh, getting back. Some of us are slower than others. Ah. Plus, I didn't eat my chips, so I got some chips. These
Oh,
are
do you
good.
got those Boulder Ridge or whatever they're called? Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Boulder Canyon.
That's what it is. They were on sale at our local grocery store, and the shelf was just completely wiped out of them. There were
These are
none left.
2 for $7, the family size.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
Right?
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have got 4, but I only got 2. Because I'll eat them all. That's the problem. They're,
Right.
they're the best potato chips you can eat, but they're still potato chips.
John, can I go back and add one thing to the end of that conversation with the
Sure.
Abracadabra boys? Uh, as I'm leaving, I want to hand the kid a silver piece,
Okay.
and then tell him, if you find out anything about who's dumping bodies, the next one will be gold.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Okay, we have to give this guy money.
Can we just forget to pay him?
I'm good with that.
He
Sorry,
did say up front.
I never received an invoice. You're gonna have to talk to my accountant.
Party has a total of 65 gold, it looks like.
I'll throw in my 20.
Barney gives up 2. That leaves him one gold.
I have 2 gold.
I have 10.
I'll give up 10.
I'll give up 12. That's all I have, though. So I'm being very generous. I want everybody
All
to
right,
note that.
who's adding all these up?
20. We're at 46. How much do we need?
50.
Was my math right?
50 for either a map or 50 for a guide.
I think it was off. I think it was
No.
50.
Yeah, we were over 50 because I said 20, 2 people said 10, and then Jeremiah said 12.
Oh, you said 20? I
Nice.
don't remember that part.
All right, so only 10
Yeah,
for me
but
then. Not 12. I reach into the pile to pick the shiniest 2 gold pieces. None of the dirty.
Those are the 2 that Barney just threw in.
All right, so go ahead and just deduct the money directly from your character sheets.
Done.
Yep.
Very good.
If he takes off running, we stab him.
I don't have to stab him. I'll shoot him.
He'll run, but only if there's combat.
Once we get to where we're going, then we can stab him and get our money back.
Are we talking about this in front of him?
Sure, why not?
Did we forget to tell you that we're going to cobble you as soon as we get down there so you can't run away? You're going to be tied to me. It's okay, though. I only ooze odors most of the day.
All right. So he. He takes you to the entrance. And I
Woohoo,
shared
milestone,
the
level
map
up.
with you.
Oh,
So where exactly do you want to go first?
where
The only
the
place we want to go
where
is
the
for
kids
these.
have been kidnapped and kept.
So you've heard the name of a number of different places. There's Nevernest, which is the were rat place. There's the Rusted Heaps, which is where the forger is. There's the Gap. There's the Drow colony. You know, roughly where do you want him to target to take you?
The is there a public place? Like
What
a
do you mean by
bar or
public?
something? A pub. Like a
Oh.
pub, like a pub. Pub. Brewery.
There might be one in the Drow.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound very
You wanna-
fun.
Drow wine.
The only place we wanted to go was where the rare rats are, right? Because we didn't
Or
really
the
need to
Rusted
go
Heath.
to the.
Yeah, go to the Rusted Heath to talk to Gorgos about what kind of cage he made and who he actually made it for.
Yeah, but that's not pressing, whereas saving the children is.
Like,
We can talk to
oh,
him anytime.
I just thought that maybe if you made the cage, that's the cage the kids were kept in. But we can go to.
Yeah, child-size cage. But I think just going to talk to the were-rats first makes sense.
I'm not that pressed. As long as we're not going to the Drow. Dinky. Terrible people. Bad food.
All right, so heading towards Nevernest then. All right. So you guys, he takes you down into the Undercity, through the little opening there near the No Name Inn. Kind of shows you how that opening works, how you can get in, and it goes down and down and down, and you enter into these long series of tunnels. They're very windy. You easily, very quickly realize that without a guide, you would be lost super fast. The entire area is confusing, hard to tell which way is which, um, and based on the initial um, description of where the uh, entrance was that was in the brewery, from where the No Name one entrance is, he believes he might be able to kind of get close to there if you wanted to start there, or do you want to just head straight to the were rats?
Maybe
I
we
Do we have a
think
could.
good tracker?
Say again, Ben.
Is anybody a tracker?
I have a keen observation skill about noticing flavors. Like, for example, your left shoe is juicier than your right shoe.
I think
Because
we
it's my
should
dominant
start
hand.
near the Barrow Brewery.
Yeah,
There might be clues there that we need.
yeah, I agree. Barney
Yeah,
has
makes sense.
Barney is trained in survival, so he could see if he could pick up the scent.
Okay. So he begins taking you through the tunnels, and it's supposed to be in the tower.
Yeah, don't use that one you rolled in the open.
Okay, I won't.
Barney also has danger sense. Oh, that doesn't
And we'll,
keep him from getting ambushed. It only keeps him from getting blown up by a trap. Okay.
Yep.
Dexterity, not perception.
guys travel for a little bit, and Caravan explains that the distances and times for undercity travel are quite a bit longer than overland because there's so much twisting and turning and backtracking that you end up doing. So it's going to take longer than you might otherwise expect unless you find or acquire a vehicle of
So,
sorts.
are you trying to jack your rates up and we haven't even gone a
Nope,
full day yet?
nope, no changes to the rates. Just be aware that
Then we should divert and go to Gorgos first. Pick up a sweet ride.
but
Well,
We have no
regardless,
money.
yeah.
so I
Maybe we
took that
can
flying carpet
barter.
that was parked outside that guy's house that time.
So as you are passing through, you're heading around a bend in one of the areas, and the scout was a little bit ahead of you, and just a little bit ahead, and you guys are following behind it. And who's in the lead? What is your marching order? There in the It's not in the party sheet. So what is your marching order?
Barney will be first. Fluke will follow behind him. Are we doing single file or 2x2?
Probably best single file.
Staggered 2x2 formation.
I will take the back line. That way we don't
Yeah.
have a squishy at the back.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be in the middle somewhere.
I want to be watching the halfling. One, because I don't trust halflings. And two, I want to see if he's intentionally putting us around in circles at times and stuff, making it more difficult than it has to be to charge us, to make sure that we need him.
Okay, sounds good.
Like he's a bad cabbie.
Yes.
Why did you go through the tunnel
Again.
again?
Yep. Ed Zachary.
Roughly in place.
2 key points. Wow, that's stupid.
There we go. So as you are
What's up,
wandering
Havoc?
through the tunnel, you get through this section of tunnel coming around a corner, and you notice the cavern area is kind of illuminated by this purplish reddish glow. And after a little bit of looking, you're pretty sure it's some glowing fungus, and you can see this field of small mushrooms running all through this part of the cavern. Let me put you there. Are any of you carrying light sources?
Barney, I believe, has
I have dark
vision.
vision.
I have Devil's Sight.
I have dark vision.
Fluke's the only one that doesn't. So Fluke would need some kind of light source.
Luke, are you carrying any kind of light source? Can't hear you, Sven.
That's why I was like, I said yes. Yes, I have a.
I have torches, but I don't have any out.
I don't have any torches. I thought I did. I
Would you like one? Put it in the party sheet for you.
think I used my last torch before.
I put one on the party sheet for you.
Okay.
I've turned the torch on for you.
Barney slows down a little bit and leans back and says, I think there are mushrooms up ahead, but could you tell me, because I get mushrooms and small children mixed up all the time.
Didn't we have somebody who cast light? They're cantripy people.
Well, I maybe can. Let me check.
I'm gonna pull you guys just a little bit further back.
No, I didn't take light, probably because I have dark vision.
Right, we
I
all
can
dark
cast
vision.
Fairy Fire on you if you want.
Yeah, but you're at disadvantage when you're using dark vision to see
Yeah.
anything.
For
Yeah.
perception checks.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
the DMs rarely enforce it.
So should I be in the front because I'm the only one who can see pretty much perfectly? Oh no.
Devil's Sight is still considered dark vision. Just so you can see through magic darkness.
I thought I could see normally. Wait.
Double side, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I've slept and eaten since I read it, so maybe I'm wrong. First time for everything.
Yeah, you can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet.
So it's as if there's darkness doesn't exist for you.
Yeah, because I need to make sure
must-
that my clothes always look good. Like metabolism is not an issue for me.
This must
Never
suck
wear
for trying
blue
to
and black.
sleep at night. Never gets dark.
I'm Fae. I
It's
don't
always
really
bright out.
sleep. I just kind of think
You're
about how great my queen is.
The worst is when you're hungover. You're like, ah, sunlight sensitivity.
And as you come around the corner, the halfling is a little bit further on than you, and he
Why?
because he's the scout. He's
Slow down.
looking up ahead.
We need
All
to
right.
follow you.
Lead from the rear.
All right. Get up to there. He'll be right near you. And as you approach, he holds his hand up. Stop! As this extremely loud shrieking sound starts coming out of one of the mushrooms.
Um, is that a kid screaming, or is what's going on? I don't like that sound. That's kind of what that other kid sounded like a little bit. Except he was saying,
As
"Mom."
he points out that one of these mushrooms that was hiding under the pile of mushrooms is now screaming its head off, and he's right next to it. So he turns around and backs away just a little bit, kind of down to here. And we're going to start initiative.
Okay, so the first thing on my turn is Methadone's gonna make themselves invisible. Oh, that shouldn't be me. That should be, sorry, that should be Methadone. Like, I don't turn invisible. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Just so that they stay mostly out of the harm's way until I need them. And then I'm going to look at, let me roll to see if I know what this is before I attack it. Would that be nature, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, that's fine. This isn't a terribly rare creature. It's a type of fungus that responds to bright light.
Ah, okay. Fluke, we're gonna have to lead you carefully around this boy. But so right now, Fluke is.
You're heading in this direction.
Oh, okay, so we can't get past it without bumping the shrieky boy. All right, I'm just gonna blast it, I guess. Do I know anything else about it? Like, does it explode?
You're not familiar with any explosive properties.
All right, I'm gonna look towards Tavaran for approval, but not wait for it as I cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. You did not have it targeted.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Weird.
Look how nice indicator's working.
But it was a hit.
Okay.
Nice. I like it.
All right. You blast this mushroom. It just explodes and splatters against all the other mushrooms that are there in the tunnel.
That must be how they propagate. I'm gonna fly to where I'm not in visibility of that hallway that I just rang the doorbell on. Doop, and then end my turn.
Okay.
All right. Well, the other ones aren't shrieking, right?
Nothing else is shrieking at this time.
All right. I like Poppy Milk's idea. I'm gonna step to the side, and I'm just going to take the dodge action in case something, heard that and shows up to kill us.
Okay.
Does Travaran really like that we're all huddled around them?
Uh, it's more feels more protected if you guys are between him and whatever.
I apologize for making Methadone invisible before. It would have happened this turn. I forgot that it's separate.
Does methadone go on your turn or?
It looks like they have their own initiative, but I think that's DM's discretion for how obnoxious that is for you. So I'm fine
Well,
with either way.
rules wise, what's it supposed to do?
If it's a familiar, it has its own. If he casts a spell through it, it uses its reaction on his turn to touch somebody and cast a spell. Other than that, it has its own turn.
Yeah.
All right, so it would turn invisible on its turn then.
Yeah.
Turn itself invisible. Okay. Can you apply that? Because it's not currently.
I'll try 1 second. Maybe I can just.
If not, I can. You should have ownership of it.
Yeah, but it's only going to give it duration 1 round.
All right. It's that's fine. I mean, I'll just.
Nope. Now it's permanent.
Okay. Cool.
So you delete it.
All right. And Methadone is going to fly their distance, which is 40 feet. See what they can see, and telepath me back what they see.
It's like a bug. What? SWAT in the air. What the hell was?
So do they? I can currently see an Etten, but can I actually, or is that a Walls mistake?
No, you can. Well, methadone can.
Yeah.
As
Right.
as methadone passes around the corner, it sees a very large, two-headed female.
I'm gonna tell my party, big woman.
If she's
Is that
got
all you
2
say?
heads, does she have 3 boobies?
Do I need to say more?
I mean, maybe.
All
Are you
right,
done?
big woman, 2 heads. Yeah, big woman, 2 heads, and I'll shrug. Like,
All right. I can see it on the map, but I am not physically close enough to see it with my dark vision, so I can't see it.
Yeah. And that would be a line of sight issue. You shouldn't be able to directly see it yet.
I clicked on other people. I couldn't, but I could see it from where I was. But I want to move to there and take partial cover behind the corner of that wall from
Okay.
whatever might come out of that tunnel. And I'm ready an arrow.
Okay.
just for your reference, Methadone is high enough up that they're near the ceiling, so they wouldn't get hit by somebody going by.
Okay.
Uh,
Put him at 15.
Barney's just going to move up to the choke point. He's going to be like, Did you guys say I could eat some of these mushrooms, or should I try not to?
I nod emphatically.
The Shrieker will give you gas.
I already have gas. Um, he's gonna ready his warhammer. If something comes up close enough, he's gonna hit it. That's an enemy.
Okay.
He saw the thing down there, but he doesn't. So, right? He doesn't. He doesn't know. So, two-headed woman.
Yeah. I'm also just gonna ready Toll the Dead, my favorite spell if I see something hostile.
Okay.
Whoa!
Uh,
GMO character sheet.
Bravaran is gonna run around the corner here.
What? Double
He
click.
knows what woman big means.
There we go. You got to double
Big
click
woman.
it.
I'm going to move up 10 feet.
Why doesn't it show ready on my effects?
And I'm going to
'Cause
call
you're
out.
Not ready.
I double clicked it. Double click to put out notification of intent to ready an action in the chat window. Oh, informative only. Well, what?
Yeah,
So,
it output to chat. It didn't put a effect on you.
so is there a ready effect somewhere?
Probably.
Or can I just make one that says ready?
So I'm going to call out an undercommon, and I'm going to ready a dart in case it attacks Barney.
Okay. Okay, and you called out in undercommon, all right?
Yes.
And
And from the Undercity, it only makes sense. Everything has to speak undercommon here. That's what they say.
that is what they say. All right. Well, you hear this low-pitched female voice. Is anybody who speaks?
Anywho.
All right. Well,
Well,
somebody speaks in giant, which I believe nobody understands. And you hear the sound of large footsteps coming from around the corner.
Can we get any kind of intimation? Is it like a, hi, welcome to the
No,
Undercity, or is it middle finger raised?
it's more like, hey, that's my food.
Okay.
If we wait 10 minutes, I can cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual.
Start it now.
I
Yeah,
don't think we
Round
got 10
one.
minutes, buddy. I don't think that's gonna happen there.
Can we ask her to wait?
I can
Space.
smell her breath.
1 minute. 1 minute. Give me a minute.
She gets to hear and sees this thing up above her, but kind of ignores it.
You should be
It's
invisible
invisible.
still.
Yeah, then she wouldn't see it. So it gets up to Barney. 'Cause she has quite a lot of moves. You had readied actions?
Yeah, Barney's like, she got like a
Alright.
weapon out or something?
She's got a battle axe in one hand and a club in the other.
Oh, well, Barney's
Oh,
gonna
clubbing.
try to trip her. Can I try to knock her down? What are we gonna do?
You're
Is
gonna
she
make
too big?
a
She too
shove
big?
attack? She's large.
Is that?
I
Can
believe it's large or smaller on a shove attack.
One size larger
Yeah,
than you.
one size.
And it's just a straight up strength check, right?
Well, it would be a shove.
Which is a strength check, right?
Can I
Generic
shoot her
actions.
before he
Under
knocks
Go
her
generic
under
down?
generic actions on your actions page.
And just drag shove to the Etten on the map.
Oh yeah, all like Celasta like. He's like, hey, don't you come stomping around me, lady. I'm just gonna knock you on your butt.
You're small, so that's 2 sizes difference. You can't shove her.
I puff up
You
bigger.
poke her in the knee.
So I probably won't do that then.
I'll shoot her.
I'll
Okay.
just Warhammer her, but like, I guess it doesn't matter until she's low on hit points anyway. So I was ready.
I'm not going to
right?
try to be non-lethal till she's almost dead.
I don't even know if I could have readied a because I said I was readied. Why do I have disadvantage?
You just hit methadone.
Yeah,
That's
because
probably why.
you're
Stupid invisible, stupid thing. I was trying to drop it. All right, I missed.
all right. Well, she comes up to you, Barney, and looks very confused.
You steal my mushrooms!
No, your
Uh,
mushrooms yell at us.
as one head swings the battle axe at you.
Right, so if it does attack, then I would, once she's done, I'll.
It does attack, and that's a hit on Barney.
This doesn't feel good.
With a
Ouch.
battle axe, and then the other hand comes out with a club
Is she
and tries
squeezing?
to splat you. She's not. It's just wide enough for her. It's tight, but it's not that tight. And he is blocked by bonus stat.
That's my abs. That-
And
A dart. Nice.
Ari.
All right.
Oh,
Did it
wait,
do
I had my
damage?
bonus action too.
What's that?
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Oh, you're ready to action?
Yeah, my ready to action. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, go for
Did
it.
you already shoot it?
That was the Bellara.
That was me. I shot.
Nice.
All right, failed that saving throw.
Nice.
4 damage. Very good.
All right. Yeah, thank
All right. I'm not going to draw all the movement, but I will step up into Barney's space and attack, and then step back again after I try to hit her with my rapier.
Okay, so you
And
end up
booming blade.
back there.
Is she at negative altitude?
Yeah, she's not, but the I think it's whoever implemented the Etten view
Mm-hmm.
did it wrong for the positioning.
Okay.
So it appears negative. Like if I put her at like 25, that's ground
Oh,
level.
here she comes. Yep, right there. 20. 20 was it? Yep. Yo,
it
you're
20?
at 25. 25. Yep.
Yeah, 'cause she's large. It's really weird, but yeah,
Wow. Okay.
I was confused when I was setting it up earlier.
So I can tell that. Sorry, Jingo, about Valara, because he didn't even bother making a standee token for you.
Oh no, I just
I haven't
he
received one
hasn't
yet.
had the time. I haven't made one yet. I need to do that.
All right.
Have an
So,
emo one handy.
because 5e is weird, I just needed to double check. It says when I do an unarmed strike, but I think I have to do a regular strike before I can do an unarmed strike. I'm looking here. Martial arts.
That's weird.
When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon, you can make. Okay, so I don't have to. Good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead. I use up. See me sort of. I throw the dart, and then I sort of close my eyes for a moment, focus, and these light starts forming around, and it's like my shoulders get larger, my arms get bigger, and this white, glowing, almost ghostly arms expand from mine, and I come out and I do a palm strike against it, and it's like ball seam from that fighting game where my arm just
Mortal.
shoots. It's
Street Fighter.
Virtual Fighter, Street Fighter. Yeah, there you go,
Street Fighter.
So
Very nice.
it's not deflect missiles, but it's not pointed right. And this is what it said, just in case you cared. Did it share? No. Okay. So anyway, so I'm doing my unarmed strike against it.
Okay.
Hit.
That is a hit.
And then offhand. And then my let's see, does this first time does it take him an action? As a bonus action. Alright, so that's it for my first round. And I'm gonna have it's within 10 feet of me. So it must succeed on a dex saving throw. And that is strength. It's a DC 12 dex.
Okay. 12 dex saving throw. And it makes it.
Boo. Okay, and or take force damage equal to 2 rolls. Doesn't say half if it misses. Okay, that's it.
All right. So this thing looks down at Barney. Why you not dead? And
Just
smashes
give me
you
a
in with
second.
the
If you keep
battle
hitting me
axe.
like that, I will be.
And the one on the right that's holding the battle axe is, "Wait, me got idea!" and grabs the battle axe and does this weird whirly thing around her head. And makes a battle axe attack against each creature within 10 feet of it.
Oh no, Methadone's gonna get swatted while invisible.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be a dead pixie
It should
stuck to the
have
side of her axe.
disadvantage, but everybody's targeted. Boom, boom, boom. Who did it miss? It missed Barney. Okay. And then battle axe.
There's another 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
And
25 gold. It gets expensive. Both John and Drake love killing familiars.
when they're right next to you.
It's only appropriate. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna rage.
You gotta add the effect to yourself, not just click on the other one.
Oh yeah. Drag it, drop it, lock it, link it, and then he's going to use his new form of the beast, and he's gonna form a huge, big bear jaw, and he's gonna be like, "Rawr," and just reach up and try to bite this chick.
Okay.
Attack. Nice.
That's a hit.
I bite her in the knee.
Ow.
And you see me pull back, and I start licking my chops, and I'm like, yes, give me some of your blood back. Thank you. And I get 2 hit points back.
Very nice.
You gave it to the Etten.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, thanks.
Give me my hit points back, damn it.
All right. I restored
did
the
you-
damage.
Okay, good. I was going to subtract. Bonus action. That's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Morgan.
All right, I'm gonna toll the dead.
Okay. And
Boo.
she succeeds.
Yeah. All right. No, there was like no time. All right. I'm just gonna shoot him again.
That's a hit. Bing.
Methadone. What is methadone?
Methadone's a pixie who's currently squashed on the side of a battle axe, twitching like a fly.
Poppy milk.
All right. Up to there, so I can see it. Then I'm going to...
Wow, wow.
This might help people out. I'm going to try a new spell.
Ooh, new spells.
Mind Sliver. It's an intelligence save, so I'm hoping they're bad at it. Even with their 2 heads.
Fail. With his -1 to his saving throw.
All right, and I don't know if this is fully correctly coded, but it's also supposed to give them a -1d4 from their next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay. You apply that to it.
I wasn't coded, and I'm too lazy to code myself. So 1 second, let me fix that.
Okay, it should just be something like that.
Oops, sorry.
Infernal. Typing in infernal. I can add it to it this time.
Yeah, sorry, I'll work on that.
Not a problem.
Feel dead.
Oh, 1 second. Sorry. So Barney is going to bite again. Form of the beast.
Okay.
Let me see what your other kneecap tastes like. Yes, it tastes pretty fine. And does some damage.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus action, since I just did an unarmed attack using my... Wait, 1 second. Where's it at? Tavern Brawler. When you hit a creature with an unarmored strike or improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So let's see if you want to go for a little ride with
Can
me.
you grapple something 2 sizes larger than you?
I sure can, because I'm a little sticky little son of a bitch. I don't know. Let's see what it says when I click on it and do it. Grapple. Oops. Grapple on the Etten. Wait, why do I have two?
Cannot grapple.
Can I grab? Damn it, that's
Sizes are too far
so.
apart.
As a bonus action, I'm just gonna repeat myself. You are a bitch. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
That
have a
doesn't
bonus
mean
action.
you can't hold on to her ankle and
Yeah.
let her
Right?
carry her around.
It's
I-
just not going to restrain her in any way.
Since I
Right.
can't really grapple you, I'm just gonna hump on your leg. Like a
All right,
chihuahua.
Balara.
Well, that's not a good plan when you're fighting a large creature.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get myself my 2 hit points back though. I did. I did bite her.
Shoot at it one more time. This time I missed.
Time you hit the wall behind it. Morgan.
All right, let's see if she'll not like my Toll the Dead this time.
He rolls a 0.
That's awesome.
That mind sliver
Gah.
was pretty cool.
I definitely do the
Oh, that
Charles
sounded
Xavier
well.
thing.
Not a whole lot of.
All right. Let's try this. I'm going to try to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at her.
Saucy.
She
Okay.
doesn't seem like she's very smart, so hopefully that'll work.
It sounds kind of sexy though.
She still has a -2, or the
Oh, did it not
minus
expire?
save. She still would have failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9
But
doesn't help her.
so her rapier, kind of, like, goes flaccid, and extends as she, whips it out towards her, and it hits her right in the forehead, and she takes very little damage.
Dang it.
Wow.
But she cannot take reactions, and I don't think this matters, but on her next turn, she has to pick either a move, action, or bonus action. She can only take one of those things.
For her next turn.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I don't know that matters, but there it is.
So a move or a bonus action? That's it?
Yeah, she can take one of a move, action, or bonus action.
But she still gets a regular action.
She can get a regular action if she wants, but then she
Okay.
doesn't get to move or take a bonus action. So there it is.
It's like it's one of the
That helps.
3 that you normally get.
Yeah,
Pick one.
and can't take reactions, which that should be in the text.
Aw.
I was trying to blast him. I didn't.
Okay.
So which head does that affect?
Yes. Doesn't
I've
matter.
always assumed Etten's like it's just one brain, but the corpus callosum somewhere in the shoulder blades.
No, they
Just
actually
in
get
that
They're
advantage on
completely separate.
perception.
Yep.
Yeah. Completely separate brains.
Do it to the axe one. All right. Well, that axe really cut deep, but I'm going to try again. And that's a hit. Offhand. Now, I think I'm going to use my key patient defense and take the dodge action with my bonus action.
All right.
Come on, I'm passing a turn, really.
It did.
Okay.
On our end, maybe not on your end.
All right. Budget. Not actually that bad. So it is going to do its attack on Barney. It's going to battle axe.
Hey, what's it there with that battle axe there? Oh, look. Puh, puh. A pixie wing. Puh, puh.
Which is partially resisted. And the club on Barney as well, which is
Yep,
missed.
you're gonna have to hit me harder with that thing.
Oh gosh.
You better roll good on your initiative. You're dead.
Yeah, she ain't gonna survive.
Well, I can't
She
see her
goes
initiative, but
last. Yeah, she goes last.
Barney may not even get to attack her again because he goes on a 10.
I'm gonna try it again. Put my fingers to my temple. Mind sliver.
No, steal my food.
And I hope I did that effect correctly. And then I'm going to fly out of their view because I'm a coward.
It should be expire on you.
I picked the wrong thingy, Bob. Sorry.
Uh,
I didn't see expire on use, so it just said disabled on use. Unused, so that was the closest I
it
could
should
find.
be one action.
One action is the duration.
Yeah.
I don't have that option either, my dude. It says
All
hour,
right.
day, round, minute. I might have picked the wrong thing. So sorry.
No, you're good. I'll get it figured out one of these days. Delara.
All right. Doesn't look like it wants to surrender. Well, it's not hard to hit. Man, I don't think he can die.
Just waiting for it to fall on top of Barney.
That's
Barney will
okay.
just ooze out from underneath him.
Well, I might go exploring first, though.
Morgan.
All right, I'm gonna toll the dead.
Nice.
Morgan, we're going to get along great. I just feel it.
Yeah. Let's see if we could get
You
higher
could
than
do
a
it.
2 this
You
time.
could do it.
Oh,
And you did
nice. Timber.
it. Timber. She falls on Barney.
You hear it. Nope, she's only
Swish.
got 2 boobies.
Yeah, she leaves a large patch of red all over these mushrooms here on the floor.
Barney like comes out from underneath her. He's like off the battle axe. Here's your little friend. She's kind of flat, and I ate one of her wings. She's still invisible though. It's kind of funny looking.
Okay. Yeah, she's lying there dead.
Are we?
Researcher, looter.
Are
We're
we
out
out
of
of
combat
combat?
right now. Yeah,
Okay.
we're out of combat.
Somebody go loot her corpse.
Barney's already on it.
I'm gonna go pick up
you're-
the tiny little suit that was on my pixie, so I can reuse it on the next familiar.
All right, she's not really carrying anything but her battle axe and the club, but you do know she came from further on down the passageway.
I'm going to search the rest of this patch, especially the other side of the patch, to see
All right, when you
where
get
the other
about
shrieker
there,
is.
when you get about there, you find the other shrieker.
Okay, so I'm
When
going
you're
to try
about,
to kill it.
Yeah, I
yeah,
can see in the dark. So
well, it's pretty well hidden amongst the others.
okay,
It's not until it starts shrieking that you notice it.
so I
One
definitely
hit
send Fluke first.
kills it, but it's
Yep. So I'm going to go kill it.
and it's dead.
Barney's
We-
disappointed. He's like, you could have let me bite her a few more times to get my health back up before you killed her.
Poppy Milk, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration because I forgot about it this game.
So what does she have on her?
He didn't really have anything on her.
She wasn't even wearing the loincloth underneath that thing.
But with your 15, Poppy Milk, you notice down this little passageway that you're looking at the very end, it looks like there's a ramshackle makeshift kind of bedding that this Etin has put down. And you notice what looks like a small pouch of sorts, partly exposed under one end of the bedding. I think it's
I'll,
trying to hide something under there.
I'm gonna carefully open the pouch with like the end of my silver dagger. Like I don't want to touch it. It's gross, but I do want to see inside.
Okay, you try to open it with your dagger, and the mouth of the pouch kind of falls open a little bit. When you look in, it just looks black. You can't see anything in there.
Barney, can
And
you fit in this bag?
and I know you can see through darkness and magical darkness, but you can't see the inside of the bag.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick Arcana check to see if I get any magic bag vibes.
All right. Just handling it.
Nope.
Well, no. Remember, if you're are you trained in Arcana?
I forgot about that. No, I'm just a fancy boy with a nice suit. I thought it would
Okay.
get me by.
If you're trained with Arcana, you can handle an object to kind of get an idea if it's magical or not. That's one of the house
Would you
rules.
like me to look it over?
Yeah, Here,
I am trained in Arcana.
here. Always trust the experts who are filthy and you don't trust.
By the way, I can squeeze into a space as small as 1 inch, so just
If
keep
you're
that
trained in
mind.
Arcana, there's no roll necessary to determine its magic. If you're untrained, you just don't know.
Do I think it could be magic?
You absolutely believe that this thing could be magic. In fact, you're certain it is magic.
I'll
Got
hand
some
it
kind of
back.
extra dimensional space over here, guys.
I'll hand it back to the little bug man.
This is a
Well,
bag.
if you'd like, I can identify it.
I'd like a life of mystery. Oh yeah, you can identify it, please.
If
I
we
heard
take
about
10 minutes,
these.
of course.
It's a bag of devouring. If you stick your hand in it, you'll disappear into it forever.
Did you say there's like a little bed over there?
Yeah.
Barney's like,
Extra large fleas.
fleas don't bother
The size of
me.
cats.
Etin-sized fleas, size of Florida cockroaches.
We could take a whole hour here, and I could use a couple of hit dice, maybe.
Let's ask our scout guide if this is a good idea in this area. He knows stuff.
This
I would
bed
assume
doesn't
because the giant was
smell-
here, it would be safe because everybody else would avoid it. But maybe
Yeah,
not.
he thinks that if you're gonna take a rest, the Etin would have cleared out anybody who was likely to be coming by, so this is as good a place as any to take a rest.
I guarantee you something. Nobody else is gonna be in this bed but me. Woo! It's got some funk to it.
Going to
I have to
use
stop hoarding my
two.
spells.
key points to focus myself and some of the wounds close.
Ooh.
Very nice. All right, and who is doing what with the bag?
I'll take the bag and I will cast Ritual Identify on it as part of the
Okay.
short rest we're taking.
All right. Well, you easily determine that it is a bag of holding. You don't know what's in it, but you know it's a bag of holding.
I'll hand it back to Poppy Milk.
I put it in the party sheet.
All right. I guess I'm gonna find out what's in this bag of holding. It's
All right.
probably just mushrooms.
You gonna empty it out?
Yes. At
Okay.
Barney.
6
At Barney,
glitches pop out. Ah!
seeking vengeance.
Revenants.
As this is what you find stuffed into this bag.
Dang.
Oh, sweet. Goodness.
Our money problems are over, guys.
Well, I'm gonna have to need at least 10 gold to get my familiar back. So dibs on at least 10 gold, and also probably most of this because I found the bag. So really, I think you all should just forget that you saw the bag, and I'm gonna take now.
Ooh, shiny rocks. Nice. Ooh, what are these
There's
things? These are potions, huh?
shiny rocks. One of the items is a hollow metal tube about 1 foot long, and
one-hitter?
whoever's trained in Arcana can tell that it is magical. And several potions. Starting to think this didn't actually belong to the Etten. Like maybe the Etten
What?
killed somebody who was had this on them.
Holy crap, look at all the copper pieces. Yay! Oh, wait, copper's the lowest price ones, right?
I like copper because you get more of it for your
No,
money.
they're
Can I use 100 copper pieces to get my familiar back while we rest? Is there a conversion? Do the gods allow
You
that?
can convert it. Yeah.
100
All right, I'll
copper, one
I'll use.
gold. 100 copper,
Okay,
1
so
gold.
I'll use
He said yes,
1,000 copper.
though. He
I'll
said
use
yes.
1,000 copper because it says 10 gold in the find familiar spell. So
Way to play the DM. Great job.
100. I
It's
got a
awesome.
good deal on my familiar.
I'll take that metal tube and take a look at it.
Okay. So you spend some time.
Those
Are you casting Identify? Is that
Yeah, I'll cast that again. That's probably the easiest way.
okay? As a ritual. All of this while Barney's taking a nap on the bed with the fleas.
Yep. He's snoring. It's hard to
He's-
concentrate.
All right. So you find that tube is a chime of opening, and it is a little hollow metal tube that when you strike it, pointing it at a locked thing, door, lid, lock, it will unlock the thing.
That's going to be useful. Who would
Yeah,
like to hold on
Yes.
to that? I have the
Now, if I
bag.
remember right, that's a limited use magic item. It only
10
does it so
times
many
only.
times. Okay.
No recharge.
It sounds like something that our shitty rogue would need to use after he fails picking stuff.
Our shitty rogue died.
Our
We don't have a
rogue's
rogue.
dead.
Right?
I know, I just have a part of his head in my abdomen.
That's normal. It's fine.
It's a souvenir.
All right. I don't know. Who should have the chime of opening?
Laura.
Do we have a bard?
Probably whoever can detect if the door is trapped before they try to open it.
Oh.
Should be Malara.
The new girl.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can pick pockets and I can open locks, but I can't find traps. I don't know anything about that.
You're fine. Just close your eyes and ring the little thingy. Ding.
It's
Ding,
out of
ding.
range, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah. Wow.
120 feet.
What?
All right.
Holy crap. I thought it was like 10 or 15. 120
Yeah, don't give it to Barney, otherwise it'll be gone the first night as he's walking
It'll be
through
all
town.
rusty.
I know, he's
Ding,
gonna be
ding,
like-
ding, ding, ding.
Open the door to my bedroom. Open the door to the inn.
He's like, open that anus.
I
Oh,
have taken the chime.
Open this potion.
and Barney
Can
does
we?
say, FYI, I was not snoring. That's just how I fart.
It did seem
What's
really
the
phlegmy.
difference?
There's a lot of liquid in there. Can we check out these
It's all
potions?
bubbles.
Some of it's
Sure.
coming and some of it's going.
Short rest. For those that needed it. And with potions, you don't have to do the whole identify bit. You can usually identify it just by tasting it. Get a little sample, nibble
Just,
it on your tongue,
just let
and you
Barney
discover
handle him for a second.
Right.
there's a.
I dip my finger in one and then flick it at Barney.
You flick one at Barney, and he grows just a little bit for a second as
I-
you discover there are potions of growth, and a potion of greater healing, and a potion of animal friendship. So those are all in the party sheet. You can divvy them up however you want. Or you can leave it here and I will delete them.
No,
I will
no.
take the potion of growth because I think giving that to my pixie and making them the same size as me would be hilarious.
Twins.
Love it.
Maybe I should take one just so I could grapple large creatures. It's so stupid. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Yeah.
I think you should do it.
Can I have one of the shiny rocks?
Sure.
I'm going to take the obsidian. It's probably worth the least, but it's the coolest looking to me.
I assume we're just most of them will go to. Who's got the bag of holding? We can just
I
shove
do.
them in there.
I do. We can put them back in. I just didn't want to be too greedy.
Well,
Wait, did I take the potion of greater healing? Oh, I took the potion of greater healing.
Barney did.
I meant to take the potion of growth, which I'm taking. But I can keep the potion of greater healing on me. That's okay. I have a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing. That's it for healing potions. Should somebody else carry
Why
that?
don't you
Yeah,
potion?
I
take
already
the
have that.
greater
Barney's
healing and give me the healing?
Barney's not very good at remembering he's got healing potions, though, so you'll have to remind him. You want the healing? The healing.
there you go. Who wants to be friends with animals?
What
Isn't
kind
that
of
what
animal?
Barney is?
There was some fuzzy looking
I
long-eared
will.
things back there, and they gave me all these little chocolate chips. They're kind of tasty, so.
John, you can just delete the potion of healing.
Okay. Nobody wants the potion of healing?
I already have it.
Done.
Potion of animal friendship. Spell
I
animal
didn't care if
friendship.
I take it. Morgan
go
has
for
a secret wish to cuddle kitties that she doesn't tell anybody about.
Beasts.
Sounds good.
You can
You could be
cuddle with all
friends
the
with
beasts
the,
you want.
the little ticks that are in this, or little fleas that are all over this bedding.
If you listen, you can hear this one singing. He's like, "There'll be food around the corner, food around the corner."
We could start a flea circus.
You all got some money.
You know, if we give them potions of. Wow.
The animal friendship one.
Yeah, if we give them potions of growth, we can ride them around. Boing, boing, boing. The fleas.
Yeah.
Probably not. Oh, I didn't use
Alright.
my I didn't use my hit die. What the hell? Is there a bard? Are you singing? No bards?
No bards.
First hit die. Bam!
Oh, bam.
Nice.
See what happens when you sleep with the fleas? I think I'm good.
Good. All right.
We might need another.
This is actually a good spot to end it tonight, because in the next one we're gonna jump into a bunch of other stuff. So this is actually a good spot to wrap it up for tonight.
Oh
Is this
no.
end here, or is there an exit to the west?
It continues on. That passageway that you are at, where Barney is, that ends.
Okay, then I would have been here.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for all the work.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good. So we're gonna go raid somebody that's about 5 feet away from Jingo. Martian Cat. She's playing Dead by Daylight. So get your creep on. This is a creepy game. I don't think I can handle it. But say goodnight to everybody. Bye. Y'all have a good Labor Day weekend too.
Yeah.